Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of Total War Warhammer 3 where we play as Karl, Franz, and today we are continuing our wars on a couple of fronts basically, and we are starting with taking back Savastra for ourselves. It's a decisive victory, so let's just auto-resolve it and occupy. So we regained some control over our territories. We lost last time because of the champions of corn that were roaming around our territories. We will also go to Ehrengrad to proceed with our advancement against the Norscan forces. Let's see if Lupio can actually reach Kappelberg. No, he can't. But still, let's move ourselves, or like his army, a little closer. And we are almost done. But there's one more thing we have to do. We still have to... By the way, are they... No, they are not at war anymore. Marienburg with Wintertooth. Anyway, we should proceed a little further into Norscan territories. And as you can see, this guy is moving in encampment stance just to not lose people to the chaotic corruption that is really high. It's 100 points high in the wastelands, or whatever it's called, the Norscan territories. There are some still unassigned skill points for one of our guys, so okay, it's for the wizard. And we should be fine now. We should... I think this is all we could basically do this time, so let's just end it. And let's see what happens next. So it looks like, from what I've seen, the glimpse I've caught, we have an overwhelming advantage over champions of corn, but until we deal with them for good, I expect them to keep coming. And I know for certain that we cannot put our hopes in Karek. How are they called? The dwarf guys. Because they are taking advantage of the situation, of the situations basically we were in. Okay, so it looks like instead of some chaos invasion, it will be the chaos dwarfs invasion. So the Dark Father's will is made manifest. His servants must unite to exterminate the weakling races of the world, to exploit their meager resources, and to expand the borders of the Dark Lands. Zealous and cruel, the lords of Jarna Grund seized their opportunity to dominate the world. This destructive march of chaos dwarf industry must be stopped before it leads to ruination for all. And that is what we will do, basically. So, we will wait one more turn with Carly Boy over here, just for him to be fully healed. And in the meantime, I hope we will be... yeah. So let's go for Castle Alexandrov and take it before those guys over here grow in power. So it's also a decisive victory again, so let's just take it. Let's occupy it. And next we'll go for the Zoyshank again.
Now,
You know, the best defense is attack, as they say, so... Okay, so
I will not.
Wulfric was clearly waiting for me to go there so that he could try and take Dieterschaffen for himself. So let's just see if we can actually get to the water and prevent that, and from what I see we cannot, so you know what, let's punish him. Let's pay him in kind for what he's about to do. So where was this guy? Okay, so
By Sigma.
we have two options. We can either colonize Keppelberg and then try to defend our lands over here, or we can go there straight away. I mean, the Keppelberg will not run away,
I will do anything
and
for Sigma.
we really need to
Moving out.
save our cities over there. We do not want to,
What?
just because we improved our situation economically wise for a couple of turns doesn't mean we can like spare some cities to be destroyed. So yeah, we are waiting one more turn with Carly Boy, and there is some upgrade which we still can't afford, so let's proceed to spending some of the skill points. And we'll start investing the skill points into this guys, the Alexis's units power, basically.
Be at peace, for that is all I ever want.
A defensive alliance? No. Thank you, but not. Not interested. I don't want to be dragged into some wars overseas. I just hope we actually will be able to. That was obvious that we would lose this battle over here. His units are not that impressive, but still. But you know what? I think we can go for it and try to, unless there is no really point in doing so. Yeah, we'll go for it and try to play this battle manually. Yeah, I think we'll go for it, because his units are really not that impressive, and we can try and make the most of our defensive supplies. So yeah, let's just do a quick save and start the battle. If we do not win this battle, which most likely will happen, at least we will inflict some, probably inflict some extra damage to Wulfric's army. So there are too many ways they are coming from, so I don't expect us to actually win, but as I said before, we can try and deal them as much damage as possible. because this side of the battlefield or the settlement is completely undefended now. But what we can do is we will hopefully deal with those guys over there quick enough to move some of our forces over there, and also let's build a cannon tower over here. We are actually dealing them more damage than I expected. Okay, let's send in our halberdiers against the Manticore. They are doing really well over here. So let's send in another unit of the spearmen, and you guys can move over there and reinforce them with fire. And you guys go around them. You do not want to, you know, fight in hand-to-hand combat. So they broke in. You guys go in there. This flank over here did way more better than I expected them to. Actually, they were not the ones I expected to lose first. I mean, this guy's over here, and they did lose first.
Yes, my lord! Smash them aside!
Okay, so you guys go back into battle, hopefully just to kill at least one Manticore.
Understood.
The other run away. I just hope to destroy some of their units at least, to weaken them.
Yes, sir.
And it takes way too long to destroy those units over here. The enemy units. Okay, and where could we build another tower, I wonder? Is there any place we could? Yeah, we could. But I was too late, it seems, so... Or... Yeah, I can't build it because they took this point of control, or however it's called. So yeah. Our men are breaking, so this battle is over, and it's still a close defeat, but I don't think, no, we didn't destroy any of their units, and it's too bad that one of their manticores ran away just before being killed. So it looks, after the battle, it looks well, we destroyed one of their units, but it's not that impressive. And it looks like they just sacked it, so... the Dieterschaffen, I mean, so... that's great. For us, anyway, for now.
To the provinces.
And let's go for Zoishank, as I said before.
What does the Emperor bid?
Decisive victory. So we'll take this settlement
It is time.
for ourselves and let's build a money-producing building. And then, as I said before, we will punish
To battle.
Wulfric for daring to attack our settlement. And we will punish him by taking one of his own.
Here to serve.
And it looks like there will be plenty of enemy forces around here as well. It's too bad we do not have enough money to occupy this settlement over here. So, no, not to occupy, but to build a garrison, sorry.
Bring me to my men.
Hopefully, though, we will be able to reach
Men.
this
War
Skaven
calls.
guy, Throt, the Unclean. And we are, so it's a decisive victory again.
So,
Okay, so I think we'll actually... under whose control this area over here is? Okay, maybe
as is my
we'll
right by
just
Sigmar's crown.
go back a little to replenish some of our forces and then go for Fort Ostrogs and then Prague, and then for some challenges of corn. Yeah, I think this will be right
I
direction.
will marshal the men.
Wait a second.
Sigmarite Arch-Lector.
Oh yeah, now I have enough money to build a garrison because I just beat the frog. And can we, like, we do not have enough money for anything else, to upgrade anything else, that is. Okay, so are there any armies?
Praise be
There's
to
this
Sigmar.
one, and they are
Will not.
still raiding. So I decided to build a garrison in Salzenmund, hoping they will, Wulfric will not try and attack
Here
it
to serve.
until then, until it's built. And I see this guy is growing in power really fast.
Depraved as I.
So we really need to improve garrison in Zoishank as soon as we possibly can. I mean, those units over here are really not that impressive, and they do not have high armor, but they
Praise
they in exchange instead they have
now.
higher damage, if I remember correctly. So let's see. Melee defense. Okay, I think we'll, but those are pretty basic units, so no. So we are not going for that. We are going for honest steel.
Who calls?
Imperial gunnery for Karl. And For Witch Hunter, we will go for Accusation, or maybe not. Wait a second. Yeah, we'll go for Spell Resistance.
Ready to serve.
For Conroy, Weapon Strength. And for Knut, Sigma Sword. I always perceive the enemy projectiles as the highest threat, as the biggest threat to our champions and lords and generals. So that is why I always try to get the defense against the projectiles as soon as possible. So what do you want, my elven friends? A defensive alliance. I'm forced to reject that. The reason being basically the same that I mentioned a couple times before. And it is exactly as I feared. Okay, for now let's just... So they will probably... Okay, I didn't expect that, definitely. So it's a heroic victory with just the garrison in Salzamund. I didn't expect that at all. So Wulfric wasn't even able to take this settlement, and over here it is exactly as I feared. So we are attacked by the Azazel, and we'll see if we can... It's a close victory. Okay, so that's good. It's too bad that we didn't get time to replenish some of our forces. But still, so let's just auto-resolve it again and replenish some of our forces. And that's just great. So now we have to recruit back the forces we just lost. So those were 2 turns before great swords can be recruited. So it will be just on time, I think. Knights of Blazing Sun. And then... what else was it? The great swords, probably. Or... the halberdiers. It could be halberdiers. Like 2 units of halberdiers against the anti-large, and then 1 unit of great swords. And in 2 turns we will also be able to recruit the Karabakh great swords, which is great, and which will decrease the time needed for us to actually, you know, to
I see no other option.
replenish our forces. It's too bad that we actually fell back to the vicinity of Zavastra, because right now we are unable to attack Fort Ostrosk, or more like colonize it. I wouldn't be surprised if those were the actual ruins, because there were some of the chaotic forces roaming around there, meaning champions of corn. And we also do not have enough money this turn to repair the Ditterschaffen buildings.
I will do anything for Sigmar.
Champion of the faith.
How is this guy doing over here? So
Protector of the
he's fully healed, and just look at that, how fast the corruption
Praise be to Sigmar.
here drops. And I think we'll go for Troll Fjord, because this clan over here is not hostile to us, neither is this one over here. So for now we should be good
Ever
over there.
vigilant. I will do anything for Sigmar.
And we will secure this side of the border, and we will be able to proceed to Grayling Wood, Doomkeep, etc. I don't think this army will be able to get to the monolith of Bjorkhill. So yeah, that is really great. And let's see, this garrison here isn't that impressive, not yet anyway. Neither is the army actually, other than the mammoth over here. And from what I see, we actually might get a chance of succeeding against the Norscan forces. And the other thing is, once we drive off Wulfric's army from over here, the vicinity of Southernmood, we will try and recolonize the Castle von Reuken and Kappelberg with this army. We want to unite all of our territories. We do not want dwarves to take care of it.
So?
So let's just end this turn. And I think that Clan Mulder is also breathing his last breaths right now. He's definitely not as powerful as he was before. It basically was not that powerful as it was before. And I think also dwarves are fighting against it, so that's really good. So right now let's go for Fort Ostrorgs with Carly Boy, and like I said, it's
to unite the provinces.
these were the real ruins basically,
Yes.
because of the Champions of Khorne, or Champion of Khorne's actions, or multiple actions. Those guys are
Not a chance.
gathering some forces. I always am surprised, in this campaign at least, how well basically the Norscan people get their money from to recruit so many armies and so quickly at that. So now the province is secured, and what we will do is, now that is a difficult choice to be made. Either we choose to get some extra points in control, or we choose the commandment that decreases the corruption. But I see this corruption is dropping really fast, so I think we'll go for Horst Festag commandment
Sigmarite
right now.
ELECTOR.
And
Your word is my command.
yeah, we will also, or maybe not, we will wait. I was about to say that we will be destroying the rally field building and replace it with the garrison,
Champion of the faith.
but I don't think there's a need for that. And not Calibor, but Lupio, can you reach him? Please tell me you can reach him.
Shields us for the Emperor.
From what I see, you can't. Even though you can reach his horses, but he's a coward, of course he is. So, and can we sign some kind of treaty with someone? Let's see, quick deal, trade agreement. Oh, with Attain. Okay, so
Greetings. The Phoenix Court will hear your words.
we will also sign a military access to improve our chances and balance the offer to milk them out of money. So I don't understand why these guys are changing their minds so quickly once I sign a trade agreement with anyone, with any other faction than them. Okay, so can we like actually repair those? We'll go for this one because this port building construction or whatever provides us with the extra money. And what is this? Chaos Dwarfs Invasion Tunnel. As if we weren't in too much trouble already.
Awaiting orders.
I guess we will have to seal it. So we really need to
True
take
servant
care
Sigmar.
of Wulfric as soon as possible.
Guided by Sigmar, champion of the faith.
Yeah, unfortunately. And we still have to take care of Castle von Reuken and Kappelberg before we even proceed there. So that's too bad.
The Empire.
And soon we should be able to attack the Tower of Krak once we replenish our forces over here. I wonder what garrison they have. Oh, they have they have tough garrison, and I think with the army in it we will not be able to actually conquer it
Summon the
with just
Elector
this
Counts.
one army over here. Possibly, I mean, we have 3 units of cannons, but we'll have to wait and see.
Of the weak. Warrior
For now,
of Sigmar.
we are spending some skill points. And ending this turn. So that is what I was worried about. This guy is taking this settlement, or more like retaking this settlement. And he was
Friends
even...
of the Empire, come.
That is a really surprising turn of events. I expected him to valiant defeat. So they're already here. and it looks like they're here to stay. So it's a valiant defeat, so we will still lose. And what did they do? Did they raise? No, they sacked it. Okay. So now we will try and retake this settlement over here for ourselves. I'm actually surprised that they didn't take it.
Praise be to Sigma.
Let's repair the main building over here.
Protector of the weak.
And I see that
Cast evil out.
Wulfric just accepted his fate, basically.
Death to the faithful.
I'm not sure if that was the right choice, because right now he can just respawn somewhere in his lands and
Honored to serve.
gather some extra forces and come back to finish what he started. So Weissman got sacked and he's now going for Middenheim, I believe, but he will definitely not be able
Your
to
word is my command.
do anything to it. Maybe he'll go for Weissman again and you know, raise it this time. So there's this one portal over here with the Chaos Dwarfs that we have to actually close to stop them from coming. And is there any other portal on our territories that we should be worried about? It doesn't look like it. But look at that, on the other hand. There are some of those guys coming, but they are a little bit late, I think. So we should be able to...
Madness! No!
I'm not really sure where they will go, but they will go either for Castle Alexandronov or Norden. But judging by the way they're faced, they will go for Castle Alexandrov, so we actually have to cancel the recruitment of our cavalry over there
We march.
and move ourselves to Castle Alexandronov to defend it.
You know nothing!
And over here we will attack the champions of
Men,
Korn.
I will fight with you.
And it's a close victory, but it is a victory. So what is it that they have? A skull cannon, so it's an artillery. So because we have a couple of well, two basically units of Helmstorm rocket batteries, we should be able to take them out pretty quickly. And I think we can even spare one of our units of the Demigryph's Knights to charge them. Yeah, so just because you haven't, guys, seen me winning for a while now, I expect this battle to be the one that should be victorious, and hence I'm going to play it manually for just enjoyment of finally beating our enemies in a manually played battle. So I just did a quick save, and I'll see you on the battlefield. So we are back, so let's just start this battle. And let's send in our Demigryphs. I think, yeah, it looks like
By order
the enemy
of the
cannons
Count
are
Theogenes,
targeting them,
show no mercy.
No
or
lingering!
more like they did.
Quickly!
Let's send in our demigryphs against those guys over there.
We serve Franz.
Just look at the damage that our Hellstorms are dealing.
Moving now!
It's really impressive.
Speed!
But it's dealing so much damage only to
We obey.
the
Formation
not
march!
armored units,
Taking
basically.
position! Go! Take the ground! Quick march!
Okay, can you guys...
No lingering!
Is this like... Those look like rat ogres,
For the Warhammer!
actually.
At speed! Quick march!
Don't get,
War!
you know, tied in the battle.
We serve
Just
the
ignore them and take
Roar!
care of the cannon.
Sigma guides us! Sigma!
For Altdorf.
So some of our... They got completely destroyed. Or maybe not completely, but it will survive. Okay, so just a moment there to see what is happening. Okay, let's send in our Karl boy
Swords.
What do you bid?
against this guy. He's throwing some crazy spells, it seems. And let's wait with spells of our own
For the Emperor!
until the enemies are
Ulrich's wrath!
in one place. Okay, can you like move over here to throw a spell at them? That would be most welcome.
By the comet! Lucas's head flew by me!
And those monsters are
Send us out!
dropping like flies. So let's attack their warhounds again.
Missiles will fly!
Karl boy, what are you doing? I told you to fight this guy over there.
Raise swords! Now!
Okay, and
Ready for war!
my D-Mage, throw a spell over there, will you?
The winds glow hot! Yes, sir!
It wasn't that deadly as I hoped for, and we definitely need to move our mage out of the enemy ranged units range. Let's see. Okay. Well, I think this also didn't inflict so much damage on them as I hoped for. What is this guy over here doing?
I condemn them.
Black powder blast!
So we need to defend our...
Moving now!
You guys go into the forest.
Moving now!
Save yourselves. You have no chances against, you know... Oh, you won't be able to catch up to them, so you can just go over there. Okay, and it looks like Karl boy just won, so this shouldn't take too long for us to... There's only this champion left, from what I see, so let's give some orders to chase their units, basically. Okay, so these guys are being chased, and I think we will not be able to actually catch up to any other unit.
The Empire endures.
Who are they chasing? Oh, okay, you guys go over here. Or more like you can change your targets. So I guess their champion also died. I didn't see it, but I just assumed that he did. He did die, I mean. You guys can leave the machines because you will inflict more damage to ours than the enemy. Okay, and I think this will be it. So just look at that. So we were well, the auto-resolve predicted the close victory, but now we have a Pyrrhic victory, so I did worse, but still we actually won, so that is what actually counts. And it's a positive change, you know, to finally play manually a battle that we won. So let's replenish some of our forces, and it looks like this guy managed to survive, which I'm really not that happy about. Well, not happy at all. But what can you do? Next time we should do better than that. And with that thought in mind, I bid you farewell. This will be all for now in this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. It was pretty interesting in my opinion, and there are way more interesting things to come, I believe. So be sure to stay tuned, leave a subscription, like, a comment. I'm open to any discussions in the comment section, so hopefully I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.